as a human, I hope one day I will understand why certain things have happened to my life. Why at the age of 12 have I become fatherless? Why at the age of 12 has my father passed, even though I may not have known what he did wrong? Why have I gone through tough times? Why have I gone through hardships? Why have I gone through bad relationships? Why have I gone through friendships that have ended badly? Why have I gone friendships that haven't lasted long? Why is this happening to me? I would love to know that. And I think that I am deserving of that knowledge of why I should know that, right? But looking at this in the perspective of the Bible, looking at this in the perspective of how God may want us to look at it, it is completely wrong to say what I just said. We are looking and we are telling God that we deserve an answer. We are telling God that He needs to do things and tell us why He does things, right? But we have to look at the deeper side of it. We look at the book of Job and we look to see how Job had everything and everything was taken away from him, and he questions God, and he not pleads with him, but he challenges God. He says, "Why have you done this? You can't do this." Why has Job told this to God? Now his friends go by him and it's like, "Oh, it's because you did this, it's because you did this, it's because you did this." But at the end God says, "No, it's not because of all of that. Who are you to judge me? Were you there when the mountains were created? If so, how does this happen? Were you there when the goats were made? If so, how long does it take for the goats to give birth?" I'm giving examples off the top of my head. I don't know if they're true, but I'm giving you an example of what maybe, or what God said, basically, in Job. He basically told Job that you have no right. You have not enough knowledge, not enough brain in your head that can comprehend why I do things. And that is the complex nature of God. If you look at an eternal creator, someone who created everything, if you look at the order and design of the world, and you look at how it's created, and you think this cannot be created by chance, this has to be a greater mind. How great does this mind have to be that it created this world, it created everything around us? And somehow we're able to challenge that mind and tell it, "No, I should know why you do that." No, there is no mind capable, and that's why. So instead of complaining, instead of doing all of these wrong things, instead of challenging God, instead of asking God why, I would take this moment, I would kneel down, or I would go into a nice little corner in my room and I would ask God for guidance through this time, because these times are hard. I get it. I go through these times too. I sometimes think that I am so stretched and far from God that I'm not even Christian anymore. That's what I think. And that's what, not my heart believes, but that's what my brain believes. But no, it has to be different. We have to kneel down. We have to humble ourselves before God and ask Him for guidance. Ask Him to teach us from these events. Ask us to grow and mature from these events so that we can further spread His word and fertilize our relationship with God. Think about this as you think when you're going through hard times. Thank you and have a good day.